right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the StarLadder I-League Invitational Season number 4, Chinese Region Finals. We have a best of 3 coming at you. The winner of this will advance on to the minor event that is the StarLadder I-League Invitational, a $300,000 prize pool on the line, and of course, those all-important Dota circuit points. I am Breaky CPK, going to be your caster for today in this one best of 3. I've been your caster throughout these Chinese qualifiers. It's been a fun journey so far. Pretty simple format. You got your single elimination tournament. 8 teams started. We are down to 2. Ultimately 1. Again, advancing on. Will it be Vici Gaming? Will it be LGD? Well, that's what we're here to find out. I'm excited for this one. It should be a good series. No doubt both these teams deserve to be here. LGD, most noticeably, they're running with their newer roster, of course. Chalice, an off-lane player, somewhat newer off-lane player overall in the Chinese scene that they picked up recently in the last 2 or 3 weeks even. He has stepped in very nicely. He's been very impressive for them, honestly. Nova, of course, a somewhat experienced player. He has stepped in as the 5 position as well. On the team. And then on the other side, you have the very experienced Vici Gaming, who I personally think is one of the hottest teams in China within the last couple of months, and arguably the favorite overall going into this event. But anything can happen in this best of 3, and super excited that we get to cast this here. All right, we got the draft underway. Let's go ahead and start talking about what we see. We had, what was the first pick? It was a Bane. Bane first pick coming out for LGD, so some high priority on the Bane right there. You have the good old clockwork Shadow Fiend response from Vici Gaming, however. So the cogs, for some reason they have souls. Shadow Fiend likes those souls. I'm sure we're going to see them do that trick at the beginning of the game. So Shadow Fiend going to be setting up to have a strong start to his laning phase. Elder Titan, the position 4 hero, most likely of choice for LGD Gaming. So they go both their support options. Again, Vici running the all-powerful clockwork Shadow Fiend themselves. Ori plays a very comfortable Shadow Fiend amongst several heroes, of course, definitely coming to mind. So, but again, with that combo, I'm sure expect big things out of him. But now if you know that if you're LGD, they will have Bane, to be fair. So maybe they knew this could have been a possibility. Having Bane does help a little bit. Gets that enfeeble at level 1. All of a sudden, it's 30 less damage each auto attack for Shadow Fiend. So that might be the idea why they were okay giving up this combo. But still, it is a dangerous one to give up. We will see teams first pick Clockwork a lot of the time, and then the other team will actually respond with a Shadow Fiend as a result of them not wanting to get it. We haven't seen that a lot, at least in these qualifiers, most noticeably. But again, getting to see the actual combo together for the first time, I believe, in these qualifiers throughout this week here. All right, enough about that, though. I'm also a huge fan of Elder Titan. Well, I mean, they already have the clock. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if Vici Gaming also would have liked to run it, but already having the clockwork probably wouldn't have gone it as well. However, LGD, obviously high priority themselves, understandable. They decide to pick it up for themselves, and
Dire team pick.
We have our first 2 heroes for each team. Following bans to come, Tidehunter and then the Phantom Lancer happening for LGD. Yeah, the Queen of Pain LC on their side. So LC, kind of an interesting ban. Not your everyday ban necessarily, but perhaps they... I mean, obviously these teams are very confident knowing each other. I will say, Chalice, going back to him real quickly on LGD's side, he has played some fantastic offlane in general, especially Faceless Void, actually. Has at least played in a couple of games, if not 3, and very impressive every single game. So really am not surprised to see that ban in the initial 3 bans coming out from Vici Gaming right there. So that third pick, though, for Vici, something to support, Disruptor. Fenrir has been playing a lot of Disruptor recently, so would not be surprised whatsoever if that's the that's the option that they come up with. Phoenix, Disruptor and Phoenix are kind of the 2 that he has been playing a lot. For now, they're going to go Batrider. Okay. So the off-lane Batrider, Young 11, getting his hero. A little bit change of pace for Young 11. Feel like he's Young Eleven's an interesting off-lane
10
player.
seconds remaining.
A lot of the games recently, Vici Gaming's been giving him a bit of a carry
5
even of
seconds
sorts.
remaining.
Things even like the Juggernaut, like a Tiny, for example. They've been giving him heroes that he can kind of help take over the game with. But not necessarily that. He's more of your, obviously, utility initiator instead. So a little bit of change of pace again. But by all means, very good player across the board. He really is, again, I've said this a lot about Vici Gaming's players. Obviously, you got Paparazzi in the position 1. He's arguably one of the best players in the world at that position. You have Ori, who I think is somewhat underrated in the big scheme of things. I'm not going to sit here and say he is one of the best mid players, but he's definitely in that consideration, is very safe to say. So he's up there. Young 11, yet another player that stands out to me on this team. In that off lane, and then Lan M as well. I feel like I've been very impressed occasionally when he plays a couple of heroes. Elder Titan definitely comes to mind on that list. So again, there's reason why Vici Gaming has been so successful lately. All of their players have no doubt been making big plays as of late. So. But yeah, LGD, still this kind of newer roster. Ame even making his return. He took a little bit of a break for a while there, so he's back now, though, with this new roster. And obviously they are off to a pretty good start. Here they are in the finals of, I believe this is their one of the first qualifiers that they're playing in. And they're in the finals. So Phoenix is going to be the pick for Vici Gaming. Talking about that. Really, either that or Disruptor are the comfortable heroes for him right now. Weaver in that 4 spot for LGD Gaming. So I'm guessing that's going to be an Ame Weaver.
10 seconds remaining.
Still need Maybe's hero to finish it off. Maybe does play a lot of Dragonite. And I don't see why not right here. DK seems like he would fit the draft fairly well. Excuse me. Brings that single target stun. Something they're not necessarily lacking that by any means. I mean, obviously Bane brings plenty, and even Brewmaster with the Primal Split, Elder Titan, of course, the Echo Stomp. Puck, another hero that LGD could lean towards. But again, knowing that they're going to be going up against the Shadow Fiend with that Clockwork pairing of having the early damage as a result, something like a DK does definitely stand out here. Continue to stand out for me. So.
Templar Assassin.
Exactly what I said. Templar Assassin, the 5th and final pick for LGD Gaming. All right, so they go the Templar Assassin. Interesting. We have not been seeing a lot of TA lately. I don't recall seeing TA in these Chinese qualifiers at all, unless there was the one series I did not cast. So let me actually look at that real quick. The LGD versus LFY, I unfortunately missed the chance to cast that series yesterday. It happened at a different time than I expected. It was run in that series by LFY, but LGD did not play it in their 2 victories. So, yeah, only has been seen once so far in these qualifiers. Oh, how about that? Paparazzi is going to end up playing the DK. Interesting. So Vici Gaming goes the DK themselves, actually, to finish off. It's going to be a safe lane DK with that mid Shadow Fiend here. Very interesting. I can't say I would have called that, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it here. So. That is a good point that is being brought up, and I was going to talk about it as well, but shout out to chat right there. LGD is facing off against LFY later on today for them in what is a major qualifier. That's the ESL Katowice Major. They play their sister team later on today. Again, they did defeat them yesterday to get to this point here in these qualifiers, but there's obviously, you got the 2 major qualifiers, PGO Bucharest, you got ESL Katowice, and now you have the StarLadder minor event. All have been happening essentially throughout this week, so a lot of games for all these teams, and has caused a little bit of scheduling conflicts, to say the least. We've had a little bit of drama pop up, but the Chinese region, at least, seems to be flowing pretty well, as it tends to. So, yeah, something else that LGD has on top of the mind. They got 2 finals to focus on for today. How are they doing in the PGL? Oh, yeah, that's right. The PGL one already took place, actually, for China. Yeah, that's already finished. LGD actually got to the finals of that, sure enough, but they lost to VGJ Thunder in those finals. But, yeah, this new LGD roster is definitely getting... So, wow, they've actually gotten to... This LGD roster has literally gotten to 3 finals and 3 qualifiers. they lost the first one. They're trying to, win this one. And again, they play later on today against LFY in a third one. So that's impressive. That means something for sure. So definitely props to them when it comes to their success with this new roster. It's clearly working for them. Anyways. So again, Paparazzi. Not only is he playing the DK in the safe lane, but he has this sick skin. This recent set came out, and I wasn't overly excited about many of the skins. The Bat Rider was actually kind of fun, too. In fact, is he using it? Yeah. You got Young 11, of course, using the Bat Rider skin from the recent set. But this Dragon Eye skin, for me personally, I think it's one of the cooler skins out there right now. This thing is freaking sick. And so that alone, it gives Paparazzi an advantage. IMO. Quick pause before ready to resume.
30 seconds to battle.
So going the safe lane DK, knew that he's going to be going up against a Brewmaster. Obviously going to be pretty annoying, but has that breathe fire to help him with some last hits if need be. Yeah, Ame is A. Yeah, just to clarify that. So it says stand-in because, again, he did take a break there for a little bit in the little later part of last year. And that's
the battle begins.
Not why ultimately some roster changes happened, but it sounded like there was a little bit of inter-team drama going on. And so some players removed, others coming in, X-Nova and Chalice as mentioned. Ame came back, and now you have the roster. That is this. This is the official roster. Again, I know it's a stand-in, but I'm sure that'll change shortly. All right, so the middle lane, as mentioned, Bane, you got, what, 16 souls? Nice. That's actually pretty good. 16 denies for Ori to start things off. Bane puts the Enfeeble up, so taking away 30 damage with that. Fenrir just going to throw up the cogs. Phoenix going to support Dragonite at the top lane, but Elder Titan's up here as well, so interesting. We have the aggressive dual lane, 2v2 lane top. We have a 2v2 mid. And then the bottom lane is where it's 1v1. Weaver versus the Bat Rider. I figure Bat Rider can definitely have a great time over here. Take advantage of not having to worry about support harassment. So look out for Young 11 to have some good impact early on. Get the early drums perhaps, or maybe even the blink. Feels it's necessary. TA is off to a very good start, despite the cog trick from Ori. Again, the Enfeeble. Enfeeble is essentially negating the cog trick. Because you saw that he's, again, it's minus 30, so he has plus 6 when he gets it applied, but that's it. So, yeah, Bane pick pretty strong as far as this matchup is concerned, in the laning phase at least. Stacking going on from... Wait, Lan Am's playing the Phoenix. Oh, wow. So Fenrir's playing Clockwork. Okay. Fenrir has been playing a lot of Phoenix recently, so just a little bit surprising to see. And that's not your usual. Usually you would see the position 4 player on the Clockwork or the position 5 on the Phoenix, but put him more priority on the Phoenix instead. Interesting. I mean, Phoenix is a hero that you get that hand of Midas, especially early on at his level 10 talent, I believe it is also. You get... 90 gold per minute. You can get the 40% experience gain thrown in there as well, level 15. So he really can accelerate fast. Get the eventual Shivas. So liking that idea over what Clockwork can do. Bottom lane, Phoenix finding himself here. The Courier, that's a snipe.
Radiant's Courier has been killed.
Thankfully nothing was on it, but that's still pretty big, and especially in the early laning phase, 2 minutes without a Courier. That's got to be a little worrisome. Ame, Fiery Spirits on him, just going to Shikuchi around. He's fine. Although Lan M wants to chase, that might be a bad idea. If he gets another auto attack off, Shikuchi's in. Lan M's in trouble, and he goes down. Ame, credit for the first blood. Yeah, very ballsy decision there from Lan M to Icarus dive in, and Ame's like, thank you very much. Throws up the Swarm, gets the turn kill. Bat Rider trying to run him down, but again, can only stick on him for so long. Meanwhile, middle lane, Fenrir actually goes down, playing the Clockwork. The cogs up right there. I was watching that bottom lane action. Not exactly sure how he ended up dying, but Almost looked like he might have cog blocked himself there with Somnus, aka maybe inside. So, quick 2-0 start for LGD now. I also like the idea that Ame did get boots early on Weaver. Sometimes we'll see Weavers just pass boots for a while, but especially against the Bat Rider, and you got this Clockwork now even coming in, helping him out. But as I say that, this Battery Assault might get the kill, actually. Yeah, he's dead. Nope, Battery Assault wears off. Never mind.
Take that.
He's going to live for now. Another Shikuchi in 4 seconds. Pops the one. Not many charges. Where the hell's Bat Rider go? Bat Rider's back at base, actually. Oh, wow. And Ame's going to escape. Bat Rider ended up TPing back to base to get his bottle. He must have been a little bit lower himself. Middle lane. Shadow Fiend. Sleep actually on a Somnus there. That was a little bit of miscoordination. However, Shadow Fiend's still going to die. Elder Titan obviously coming in with the gank. Oh, but the tower, they couldn't get the aggro off. FY will fall. You see the ping right after as well from FY. He's probably calling out his teammate right there. Like, come on, man. Where's my backup? Could not de-aggro. How's this top lane going? 30-1 Dragon Knight versus a 25-3 Brewmaster. So DK is winning it, but again, that corrosive phase coming out, and obviously no really kill potential. It's just more so being annoying with that Drunken Haze. Brewmaster did prioritize the early bottle. I assume DK's DK's build is going to be similar to what we usually see. And I feel like we've been seeing a lot of the Shadow Blade recently, actually. What is this about? Raise? They catch Bane, sleep on a Shadow Fiend, they'll just delay the inevitable load. The Echo Stomp does hit. So it is actually close to saving Bane, but not in time, and down he goes. Kill credit for Fenrir. Elder Dragon form activated by DK here. Gonna put some good damage into the tower. Yeah, Phoenix nearby as well.
Radiant's top
Ame
tower
continuing
is
to go
under
at it
attack.
with Bat Rider. You see the Bounty Rune Race, and Young 11 manages to pick up both. Even their first, and look at Chalice though, both offlaners doing a great job. Both even have a bottle in the offlane, and both offlaners end up getting the Bounty
Rune.
Rune. So well played on either side.
Conceal yourselves.
Chalice not too concerned about that Phoenix. How's Bat Rider? He is going to go on the Blink. 1,000 gold saved up, so Young 11 for now. Prioritizing the Blink, no drums. I wonder if DK might actually go for drums early on, or even the Shadow Fiend for that matter. Maybe we'll see it on one of them instead.
No.
Yeah, DK queuing up the Bracer, at least.
Radiant's
How's
bottom
TA
tower
doing?
is
She's
under
going to go
attack.
for the Desolator first. It's either that or the Blink. Maybe figures more damage, the better. They already have some decent initiation between Bane and Elder Titan. Even the Brewmaster as well. Double raise, but Refraction pretty good. All right, Refraction's down though. No raises left, however, from Shadow Fiend, so not sure what that was really about. In fact, there's the sleep. In comes the Swarm. They're going to take it off. And or he's dead. Yeah, that seemed odd. They were not communicating there. Because clearly, one, the raids were on cooldown, but two, he didn't really have the most mana. Now, I guess he did have 14 charges on the wand, but they were going uphill. That just seemed like a very awkward try. And LGD was also very ready to respond there.
Dire's
Bat Rider
middle
going for the
tower
rune.
is
Weaver
under
knows
attack.
this. He picks it up. And now he's going to do a little bit of damage to Young 11. Didn't have the Swarm, though, at that time.
Regeneration.
Let's take a look at that net worth. Wow. Dragon Knight is doing fantastic. He doesn't even have a hero kill. He got the tower kill, though. drums are going to be the item of choice for Paparazzi early on.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jesus, he is massively farmed. 4,700 net worth. You have TA at 4. I thought TA was going to be the top, honestly. That's how she's looking, but DK doing work. Especially TA since he's 2-0-1. He's doing some ancient stacks, though, so good job here by the supports getting that ready. Lan M just trying to find something on the map. Farming middle a little bit. Both him and Clockwork, though, not necessarily having the best start. And Ori's going to be going the Yule's Scepter. All right. Going the Yule's build here. Likes the idea of the Purge. I'm going to try to set up a kill on Chalice. In comes the Dragon Tail, the double raise, but he got the Primal split off, and he'll be fine. Yeah, just not enough damage. Good idea, though. And they do force a cooldown, so really that's still a victory for Vici Gaming. Because it's the cooldown to use, and he's not really getting much out of it. So 120 more seconds before that's going to be ready to use again. Bane, bottom lane's in trouble. Goes out to sleep. Battery Assault still doing work. Gets pushed back into it with a Flame Break, and matter of time before X-Nova will die, so Fenrir credit for the kill. He's 2-1-0 now.
Radiant's top tower is
Picking
under
it up a
attack.
bit. Meanwhile, that was... Where was that? That was... Whoa. Phoenix down way over here. The Swarm's still on him.
Swiftly to the
Dire's
temple's
middle
defense.
tower is under
Must have
attack.
tried to Icarus dive away, and it still wasn't enough. And now Shadow Fiend, they're diving him. Ami's going deep. He does have a wand charges as well as the time
Radiant's
lapse.
bottom tower is under
Not going to go
attack.
too far, though.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under
So
attack.
middle tower, taking a lot of pressure. The siege creep is here. Should be able to drop it. Weaver, hook shot. Ooh,
Radiant's
Clockwork's
bottom
lining it
tower
up.
is under Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Not going to go for it, though, in the end. Young 11 trying to blink in and find somebody. He has a lasso ready. Unable to find anyone, though.
Radiant's bottom
Paparazzi.
tower has fallen.
He's still doing work. He gets another tower kill. This one at the bottom lane. You see the Enfeebles on him. He doesn't care. He's got the drums finished. A Shadow Blade is now queued up. That's a hook shot. Bane's dead. Nightmare ain't gonna work. Nice catch. Once again by Fenrir there. And yeah, Paparazzi might just keep this going. Elder Dragon form is going to wear off any second
Dire's
now.
top tower
So,
is under attack.
yeah, won't have that for much
Are
longer.
scanning.
Good for my path.
He's got level 4 Dragon Blood. He really isn't too scared about this Weaver. However, there is a TP now from Bane. Albeit he's not level 6, so no Fiend's Grip. Yeah, DK is feeling pretty free right
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chalice does have his blink. Primal Split coming off a cooldown in a second. So they would like to pick a fight most likely. Ooh, smoke play meanwhile. Did they see that? I don't think they did. They didn't ping it or anything, so I don't believe that they saw the smoke. Now Chalice, he's going to be caught. And goes the lasso, the couple of races. Land, can he get the Primal Split off? No, he cannot. The Elder Titan with the Echo Stomp shortly after. Unfortunately, cannot save his teammate, so great catch right there from Vici. Exactly what they were looking for. And ooh, this is a pretty big stack that they're going to try to steal. At least soften him up, get as much as they can. Oh, they don't. Yeah, okay. They're like, here, we'll soften this up for you, TA. It's a little awkward, but oh well. Dragonite, Shadow Blade now finished. Paparazzi continuing to farm like a boss. There's initiation F1. Going to be jump, throws out the Earth Splitter. It's going to actually hit multiple heroes right here. He goes down, doing plenty of return damage though. Fenrir, he's going to run the other way, trying to be distracted if anything. Fiend's Grip locking down Shadow Fiend. TA put him in the auto attack, gets the kill. Paparazzi, he was in the air the whole time due to the Storm Brewling. And they also get the kill on Phoenix nearby. Now Paparazzi, he's just going to run. This Elder Dragon form still has plenty of time. Well, he does not want to die. TA Trap will connect, however, still in that invis. And ultimately going to survive, but diving at the tower did not work out as planned. Elder Titan doing a great job of getting off that Earth Splitter as well before he died. And LGD, they're going to go for a free Roshan. It was okay, not so free. Maybe not so free. It was going quick, but Paparazzi's now back. Again, he has that Shadow Blade. They do not have detection currently. Oh, no. However, they find Young 11. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Alma able to help finish him off. Sentries does go down. Ori's here, though. Raises, nukes. Weaver's actually going to drop pretty quickly. Out goes the Requiem as well. TA falls, so does Bane. The Supernova being channeled, going to heal up Lanham. Chalice off to the side. He has to blink in 1 second. No, the Sunray will cancel it. Allows for the hook shot, and down he goes with the raise. Double kill for Ori. Man, talk about a complete swing. LGD went from wiping that middle lane to going to a Roshan kill. All of a sudden being stopped, and now it's Vici Gaming is going to be the ones getting Roshan. That Weaver just exploded, though. So he didn't get off time-lapse, did he? That must have been what it was. Yeah, no, that would have still been on cooldown if he did. They kill the Roshan, they get the Aegis. The stomp was just a little bit too late. Ori picks it out. Weaver, oh no. Last time was ready. Yep, he's going to use it right here. Fiend's Grip will stop him in his place, but again, he's just so squishy. Dragonite just bursts him down with auto attacks and that Breathe Fire. Meanwhile, Bane's also going to be gone. Nice Echo Stop before Heroes, though. And TA, a big cleave on top of them all. Takes out 2. Going for a third kill on Fenrir. He will get that third kill. And now it's LGD's turn to fight back. Paparazzi, Shadow Blade, pretty good item this game. Once again, keeping him alive. So Ori still has the Aegis after all of that, too, but this is quite the swing of a game, man. 12-12 hero kills. Whenever it seems like one team is okay, they're getting traction, the other team just comes right back a minute later. So now that we're slowing down, let's take another look and see as far as how more item progression is going. Paparazzi, BKB being worked on. So we got 1,000 golds more saved up with the Ogre X purchase, so that's going to be coming nicely. And BKB this game, it is going to be really good. Damage-wise, it's not necessarily going to prevent the most against the Weaver TA. However, he does have his level 4 Dragon Blood with a 12 armor. So yeah, BKB is a nice mix here. Prevents pretty much most of the crowd control, at least. Obviously, Fiend's Grip can technically still go through it, but he's going to be a strong item in this game. As, oh, guess what? It's been about a minute. That means more action. Brewmaster going to cop. Primal Split. He's trying to get it off. Battery Cell preventing it, though. The Shrine nearby. He finally gets the Primal Split off. No, he did not. I thought he cut it off for a second. The Battery Assault prevents him from doing so. And the Ear Splitter from FY, unfortunately, not able to do enough. Bane's going to go one direction. X-Nova. He's not living through that. Meanwhile, back down here, Ori does catch up to Elder Titan. There's a lasso, keeping him in place. The triple raise takes down Elder Titan. 3 more kills for Vici. Double kill for Ori. And there's the Ascension stack right here as well. Wouldn't be surprised if they maybe try to take that. Or nope, they're just going to get the middle tier 1 and maybe go for tier 2 now. How about Ori? He's got a Yule's finished, of course, and he too is going as BKB. So same thing for him. He doesn't have that massive armor necessarily that Dragonite has, but
Dire's top tower
still, again, BKB going to be great this game.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
Brewmaster going to try to make a play. Still has that Primal Split. Don't tell me he's going to die again without getting it off. The Echo Stomp will buy the time. Fiend's Grip locked in on Shadow Fiend as well. Phoenix with the Supernova in the backlines. Dragonite, he's dropping though. Trying to get back to the Supernova area. Paparazzi going for the TP out. Is it going to be enough? Yo, it's not. He got stopped. He goes down. Requiem assaults in the backlines. So FY, he got the Echo Stomp. However, maybe we'll take out Ori. And now Ori's going to be resurrecting with the Aegis. Not really anyone nearby. Can he somehow get out of this? I don't think so. Echo Stomp, he avoids it, actually. Oh, no, it was canceled. Never mind. So going for the turn kill on Chalice. Not enough damage. Alme picks up a kill way over here, meanwhile, onto Phoenix.
Boom, there it goes.
Oh, man. We are in for a fun finals here, guys. The swing does continue. As this time it's Vici Gaming sticking around a little bit too long. I mean, they got the tier 2 tower mid, to be fair. And it's understandable why they felt confident with the Aegis, but to be fair, they probably, in hindsight, it's easy to say now, but want to get those BKBs. You want to get those BKBs before you're picking more of these fights at this point. Because no doubt this is going to do play. I mean, these Echo Stomps have been huge. FY has been doing a great job landing the Echo Stomps, especially with the Astral Spirit positioning. And obviously the BKBs ideally will prevent that, at least on the cores. Weaver, he's going to be getting close to finishing the Lincoln Sphere now. How good is the Lincolns this game? It is pretty good. Yeah, there's not many single target abilities, and the couple that there are, Dragon Tail and Lasso, it's very strong against, so. I guess you have technically like a Yules as well from Shadow Fiend will prevent that.
Illusion.
Desolator for Templar Assassin finished with the Blink. That's right, he went Deso first, so he's had that for a little bit. But Deso Blink, he's going his own BKB now. And same story for the Radiant team. BKB is going to be very strong in this matchup. Yeah, the battery assault of Clock, I see people talking about it. The battery assault of Clockwork, I'm pretty sure as long as that's going, Brewmaster cannot actually split. I mean, we saw in that fight here at the Shrine area. That's why I was surprised when I thought he got it off. I was like, how the hell did he do that? But nope. Just some funky animation going on. Okay, BKB on Shadow Fiend. Dragonite just about there. Needs 400 more gold. Then he'll be good. Batrider just bought something, right? 4 staff? Okay. Batrider has a 4 staff come. How are the levels looking? TA is the first one to hit 15. It's the psionic trap damage. It's good old damage on traps, man. 5. That's actually pretty crazy. At level 18, it'll be 650 damage from the trap.
A mysterious force.
Seeing a lot of ancient stacks, man. No one's doing them, though. Where's the efficiency? Come on. All right, DK has his BKB now, so they got their 2 Black King bars. Vlad's finished on Brewmaster. I think, guys, it's been like 2 minutes. Why are they not fighting yet? Come on. We have 30 kills. We had 30 kills at like 18 minutes into this game. Let's keep the pace up. BKB for TA is almost finished as well. And Weaver does have now Lincolns. What direction does he go next?
Dire are scanning.
Wouldn't really need another Deso. Diffusal? Diffusal will be good here. Did he go the 20 mana break? Yep. Diffusal, potentially pretty good. Honestly, like a Nullfire would be great. I feel like Nullfire is... it's not underrated because I get why we don't see it. The build-up is just so clunky.
Radiant
Nullfire is
scanning.
really strong, though, but it would be a pretty fast Nullfire if it was to go out here. But with the early BKBs, it potentially wouldn't be the worst idea for Weaver. But he is going to go Maelstrom.
Under attack.
A little more AoE presence as well. That's another Tier 2 tower, though.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That's definitely a strength of Vici Gaming, pushing objectives with Dragonite leading the way. He still has his Elder Dragon form. He's probably going to pop it here, yeah.
Radiant's
Level
bottom
2.
tower is
That's
under
the
attack.
splash attack.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Whoa.
Radiant structures
Wow, he
are
went deep.
fortified.
Fiend's Grip in reaction, Batrider. So he's in trouble, and the Dire side's like, yeah, we're not going to save you, bro. Young 11 will indeed fall. BKB pot by Ori. He's taking plenty of damage from Weaver. Goes back to you. It's not going to stop all that physical damage working souls, but the time lapse right after from Ame will easily stay alive. The lift on the Paparazzi during all that from the Storm Bruling, and now Paparazzi has to BKB and run the hell away. More so fly away in that Elder Dragon form. Nice Breathe Fire, mitigating some damage. Fenrir is going to try to cut them off and be the sacrificial lamb, if anything, and he will do so. Lan M, he's in trouble still. He does have a Supernova. Not going to go for using it, though. But yeah, Fenrir, wow, he actually lived a lot longer than I thought he would. But he indeed does fall as expected. So, and the issue there, I guess, was one Young 11. Holy crap, man. It was like right here going for the last eye. That was a really ballsy play. And on top of that, Weaver in the back lines doing a lot of damage to it. And it almost seemed like Shadow Fiend just wasn't even aware of that until like halfway through his life pool.
Dire's middle
And they take a
tower
Tier 2
has
tower
fallen.
on top of it. DK. After that fight, however, he didn't die, so keeping a nice farm going. Up there on net worth with the TA on the other side, and an AC is going to be his choice. Like that there. Shadow Fiend's going the Ags. So Ori going all in on the idea of his Requiem here. Smoke play. Don't believe. No, was not seen. Batrider's not with them. He's their strong initiator. Well, I guess they have Clockwork too, but.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, Bane. Okay. Hit the creep, but still going to be close enough to get the kill.
Must be dreaming.
So good angle right there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, Templar
Dire's
Assassin.
structures are fortified.
He's going to be lassoed up. Phoenix porting in as well. Shadow Fiend here. Got some raises. Unfortunately, the BKB will stop that, and they do not have another stopper. As he TP's out. Did get him to use the BKB, though. And that was a 9 second. So down to 8. Wow. Elder Titan drop into this Dragonite here, but manages to get away. So Weaver has that Maelstrom finished.
Do it with flair.
Middle lane? No. Time trying to make a play. Not to happen. Roshan's up, by the way. TA definitely knows about it, and that's exactly where they're headed. It's the Radiant side. Dire team's also grouped up. They were seen, though. They saw this smoke for sure. They're going to counter smoke, actually, as they're coming in. Oh, it's tense. Brewmast, what? Okay. Chalice, he jumped into kind of an awkward spot. Gonna go for a flank position. TA, he's going to be initiated. Got the refraction up, though, and is able to blink away. There's a Storm Brewling, throwing Dragonite in the air again. Still has that other Dragon Form. Storm coming through. Lasso up on somebody. There's a Requiem in the midst of everyone. Elder Titan got bursted down. He buys back immediately. Throw up now onto Ori. As he has that BKB active Supernova, the spread out from the Radiant side. Chalice, though, he's still in the midst of it. Going to be stunned up by the Dragon Tail, though. The Primal Split obviously coming back together. He'll fall. They got the kill on Ori, however. In response, as out comes Euro Splitter on top of that. Phoenix is going to go down, and now Paparazzi, he's kind of fighting against the whole team, and the damage of Weaver, especially with the Maelstrom proxy, them coming out. Buybacks on both Phoenix and Shadow Fiend. They want to come back into this. Paparazzi is going to manage to somehow live again. No, he's not. TA will finish the job with the Desolator auto attacks. And look at Fenrir going back, and he's going to die. Ori's coming back with some raises, but is this the best choice? He's going to be hit by the Fiend's group. Down goes Batrider, and Ori's going to go for a dieback to top it all off. And now Lan M is in trouble. He's going to fall. It's going to be a complete wipe in favor of LGD. All they lost was Brewmaster and the Elder Titan before, to be fair. Oh, wow. TA getting low, but not low enough. What on earth? I mean, the buybacks were one thing, but they went in really late. Clockwork as well as the Shadow Fiend especially. It was a lost cause at that point.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
And just like that, the middle racks goes down again. Roshan is still up. But the Radiant side wanted to make sure to get the objectives of the base first. That they do. They're going to heal up with a Shrine, and they're probably going to go right into the Roshan pit now. Elder Dragon form still on cooldown for another 20 seconds. And they do Roshan very quick. Fenrir, he might go for a steal, but look at the positioning. Bane and Elder Titan, they're going to make it difficult. Batrider, he's ready to go in. Do they have vision? They do. They're going in. The Young 11 snatched it. He got it. He 4 staffs out. He's good for now. Throwing out the flame break pushback. Fenrir will die. But it's for a good cause for the time being. Old 11, Young 11, whatever he is, he's going to die. So he steals the Aegis at least. Can he actually get out of this? No. Wow. Well, he prevents the Radiant team from picking it up. So still a worthwhile steal, I think. But This graph is going to be something. Huh. It's actually a bit more even going than I thought we were going to be much more of a roller coaster with this graph, but yeah, so Vici upwards of about a 4,000 lead here, and then it's trying to go downhill ever since. You see a couple of the chunks going back the other way, also down here, and then especially after that last fight, it's just spiked insane now for LGD. By far the biggest lead of the game, 12,000 net worth.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
DK's trying to finish that that assault cuirass.
Dire's
Just
top
needs the
shrine
hyperstone.
has fallen.
Top shrine will even go down though. Bottom shrine, it is still up. At least. Brewmaster almost has his own BKB coming along. Take a look at the levels again. Level 20s on both TA and Weaver. TA does have the refraction dispels now. He also has the cheese on him on top of that. Weaver, +2 swarm attacks to kill. Not much more annoying to take out those swarm bugs. DK almost about to level 20. Double damage rune. Yeah, they don't see it. We'll see if they spot it, but they're going to go for the tier 1 bottom.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yoel's picked up by Batrider.
Under attack.
And it's up.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And Vici Gaming
Radiant's top
pushing
tower
top lane
is
now.
under
Bloodthorn
attack.
finished on TA.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're just going to easily take out the tier 2 bottom, so
Dire's
all the outer
bottom
towers have now
tower
been
has
destroyed.
fallen.
In the Radiant's favor, the
Radiant's
top
top
one for
tower
the
is under
Radiant
attack.
side is still standing, but
Dire's bottom
they're just
tower
going to go
is under
into the base
attack.
now. Remember, they do not have the Aegis. They have the cheese on TA. Aegis was stolen and died with it right after, though. And here we go, Young 11. Lasso initiation. Can the extra person down? Time lapse. He cannot get it off, so Weaver will go down. Nice Earth Splitter on multiple heroes.
Dire's
Brewmaster in the
bottom
midst of it
tower
as well
has
with his
fallen.
Brewlings. He's falling back, though. Weaver bought back. Be able to TP into the fight. The Supernova, that ain't going to work. Down goes Lan M on the Phoenix. Fenrir. Brewmaster should be coming back together in 1 second. They do finish off the clockwork, and in comes a Requiem way in the distance. Young 11 manages to survive, but Chalice is beating down Dragon Knight with that Fiend's Grip, locking him in place. Down goes DK. He has a buyback, but they honestly might just call it GG here.
Has fallen. Dire's
Yeah, the
bottom
Requiem
tower
was just so far
has
away. I
fallen.
mean, sure, it might have mitigated some damage, but that's when you know you're desperate in a fight. Well, there's the buyback from DK, so they're not giving up just yet. But definitely a last stand. They're going to be down 2 heroes, 5 versus 3. TA still with that cheese, has the Bloodthorn. Something tells me she can jump in and burst them down. Batrider nearly dies right away. Manages to get the 4-staff off and somehow survive. Now there's a sleep, and this is going to be mega creeps, and no doubt LGD is going to take game number 1 here in this best of 3. So GG, well played. Game 1 in the books. And LGD victorious. Man, this game was entertaining, that's for sure.
LGD victory.
It was just non-stop action. What do we have? 51 hero kills in 32-minute game. They were just duking it out that whole game, but in the end, you see the graph again upwards until about the 27-minute mark or so is when things just got crazy out of hand in favor of LGD. Is that mid-fight, the double buyback, and then just especially on the Shadow Fiend, he came back and then died back on top of that. And that was the beginning of the end easily in favor of LGD. So well played by them as a team. And again, they're up 1-0 now in what is this best of 3 final matchup here on the StarLadder I-League Invitational season number 4. So Vici Gaming, that's the one thing that has been a little bit of an issue for this team, if anything. Obviously, not only in these qualifiers, of course, I even despite them getting victories in the end, I noticed yesterday in the series against VGJ Thunder, they were making some similar plays where they had some decent leads. They were then going pretty deep, causing them to lose some of their lives as a result with what seemed unnecessary deaths. And then, of course, you have the Captain's Draft Tournament, those finals. that final series that they should have won 4-0, but that Game 1 and Game 4, they had massive leads. They ended up throwing it against Team Secret in that case. That does seem to be a trend. Again, of Vici Gaming, as great of players as they are and as a team, they really need to keep that focus as the game develops on. So we'll see if they can do that going into game number 2 now. But LGD clearly up for the challenge, taking the first game, and up 1-0 now. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm Breaky CPK. Stay tuned. We got game number 2 going to be coming up next.
And